Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Do you remember the video I made about how to move to Canada on the home care worker immigration pilot pathway that has recently been announced by the IRCC? There is an update on the IRCC website and I'm going to be sharing the update. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the ways by which you can get potential employers to employ you. But before then, let's quickly look at what I discussed in the previous video in a summary.
The Caregiver to Permanent Residency pathway in Canada will launch on 31st of March 2025. Now, before you scroll, let me explain to you. This program will allow you and your family to become permanent residents of Canada. The 4 requirements that we know of so far are: 1. You must score at least 4.0 in the Canadian Language Benchmark, the CLB. This means if you are writing an IELTS exam, you need to score at least 3 in reading, 4 in writing, 4.5 in listening, and 4 in speaking. The second requirement is that you must have at least the equivalent of a Canadian high school diploma. The third requirement is that you need to have relevant work experience in the healthcare field. And lastly, you need to also have a job offer from a home care provider here in Canada.
If today is your first time coming across my channel, please do well to like, share, and consider subscribing to this channel. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. So here, the new home care worker immigration pilots will make it easier for home care workers in home support or home child care to become permanent residents and to find work with a range of employers. And it now stated that there will be 2 streams. The first stream will be those workers in Canada, and the second stream are the applicants that are not working in Canada, which means that there will be 2 categories. Some for those people who want to, maximize this opportunity, who want to take up this pathway, people who are already residents in Canada, whether as students or maybe as workers or as dependents, whatever the case may be, as long as they are currently resident in Canada, they are the first workers that are going to be considered. However, applicants that are not working in Canada, maybe they are working in their own countries or they are working outside Canada, basically, are going to be considered after those that are working or that are already residents in Canada. So it says that where the pilots open, which is on the 31st of March, we will only accept applications for the workers in Canada stream. The stream for applicants not working in Canada will open at a later date. So the opening of this program on the 31st of March, it is clearly updated here that it's for mainly people who are in Canada at the moment. It's not for people living outside Canada. And then they further went on to say that for people working outside Canada who wish, to come and work inside Canada, there would be a later date for which this pathway is going to be opened to them. So that is basically the new update on IRCC website. So moving on to resources that can help you, get employers from Canada. So there are limited, resources. However, I'll share about 4 of them. And as soon as I get more resources, I'll come here to share with you. If you have watched up to this point, please like and consider sharing this video out so that, it can get to a larger audience. So the first way by which you can get potential Canadian employers to employ you as home care worker is using the Job Bank Canada. So you can just Google Job Bank Canada on your Chrome or your Google engine. This is the official job site of the Canadian government, offering comprehensive list of job openings across Canada. So you can search for positions related to home support work and, connect directly with employers without any agents. Secondly, you could use Indeed Canada. So you could download Indeed Canada on your Apple Store or your Play Store. Indeed Canada is widely used job search platform where you can find listings for home support worker positions. The third resource I'm sharing with you is the Niagara Caregivers and Personnel Limited. It's an agency that specializes in placing caregivers with families in Ontario. They assist overseas professionals in securing employment in Canada. And Lastly, IRCC, which is the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada website. So it is the official website that provides information for employers looking to hire foreign caregivers. So if you understand employers' perspectives, this can help you identify potential job opportunities. So basically, if you constantly check IRCC website, you could find some employers, paste it there that maybe this particular province is looking for home caregivers, this particular province is looking for home care workers, and then you could maximize that opportunity. Additionally, you could consider joining caregiver associations and online forums where employers and job seekers can network. However, you should be careful of fraudsters. Be careful of people asking you for money. Try as much as possible not to pay any money to anybody. Do it yourself. That is what I advocate all the time. So also, if you have family members who are currently in Canada, you could reach out to them to help you look for potential employers, because networking and referrals are at the heart of job recruitment in Canada. Basically, recruitment is largely dependent on connection and referrals in Canada.
Please stop. I want to say something about the new Canada Caregiver program that is starting March 31st. Please note that this is just for information purposes. I am not an immigration lawyer. I am not RCIC. So just take this as information, okay? Now, many people are busy trying to get job offers, especially from friends and family members in Canada. That's awesome. But most people get this completely wrong, and it could cost you a lot in wasted time and wasted resources. Here's what nobody is telling you. If you want to help someone by bringing them in as caregivers, it's not play. You're becoming an employer. That means that you can't just hand them a job offer letter. You need a household income of over $100,000. You must create a legit company to hire them. And you have to pay their salary, source deductions, EI, CPP, and workers' compensation, just like any real business. And if you can't prove to immigration that you have the financial ability to run this business, your application is likely to be refused. I see so many people already getting this completely wrong and wasting so much time and money. So please do not make this mistake. Contact a lawyer if you want to go down this path. Oh, and one more thing. I am not a recruiter. Please don't message me asking for jobs. I don't find jobs, and I can't help you with the caregiver immigration program. Take the information that I share and help yourself.
If you have further questions regarding, everything that I've said in this video, please leave your comments in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.